Japanese people are scared of black people.
So apparently this is how Japanese people see us African Americans or black?
Japanese people think black people are viltrumites.
We got superpowers now?
A lot of them look like they're literally about to cry.
In Japan, we think they're scary, but they're fancy.
As a black person, your spirit makes them scared.
Did you ever think just being yourself could make somebody scared? You're just there, minding your own business, not being a threat at all, but someone is still afraid to even be around you. That is what is trending on Twitter right now. People in Japan are talking about how they are scared of black people, talking about our bodies, talking about how we look scary, and it has got a lot of folks online shocked. I'm not even gonna explain too much. Just watch these clips.
The black folks who come to my shop are always grinning, cheerful types. They hang out at the nearby family restaurant, but they're still scary. These talking about us like we're viltrumites.
What did we... I'm kind of just perplexed. What did we do? We haven't said anything. Like, what is going on at this point? What is causing someone to feel this way? Well, to my knowledge, we're just living our lives. But I guess we are viltrumites in all reality. Like, what? This is insane, bro. This can't be real.
A Japanese person talking about black people. The number of encounters with black people in my neighborhood is steadily increasing. Their skeletal structure and the way their muscles are built are on a completely different level from Japanese people. I'm slim, so if I got pinned down, it'd be over in seconds.
They make it sound like we about to boom Japan, y'all.
I never imagined the violence from a foreigner would climb the ranks in my predictions for my own cause of death. I couldn't have pictured that even a few years ago. Things change when you least expect them to. Huh? Comment. I get it. Even in my neighborhood or on the train, there's definitely more of them around. And above all, their builds are just on another level. The moment I see one, I think, no matter how you slice it, there's no way a Japanese person could stand up to that.
Even the women, even if their height is about the same, have this thickness, thank you, and weight class vibe, thank you. That's from a whole other world entirely, thank you. When I think that one punch from them just might on the spot, it's so terrifying I can hardly stand it.
They're imagining violence from black people. And it's like, we're still the problem in your violent imagination. Sorry, but that has actually sent me into oblivion. You think your cause of death is because more black people are in your neighborhood? Oh, God. One of my best friends once said to me, right, when I was going through, like, a rough time, she went, Molly, I think you're actually thinking way too much about yourself. Maisie, shout out. And no truer words have ever been said. I think they're thinking way too much about themselves. I'm losing my mind over this. This is the funniest thing ever. Like, why is it?
We got superpowers now? Because shit, if that was the case, I remember back in 2020, we was all supposed to get superpowers. And just because my dad was 6'3" and was like low-key built like a tank in his youth and survived being shot 6 times, one of which hit him in the throat. And my mom is like 5'10" and she survived a fucking forklift falling on her thigh when she was a teenager. I'm the shortest on my dad's side at 6'1". Survived an accident that technically should have left me paralyzed. We might be viltrumites.
Don't y'all have more pressing issues to worry about? Black people are not worried about you. We're not trying to beat you up. We just living, bro. Like, we're just living. Fantasies that people have that are involving black people are so, like, strange, bro. And it's either a sexual fantasy or a violent one. And that just goes to show you, bro, that there are people out there that really just view black skin as inherently sexual or inherently violent. In fact, if you're black and you live in Japan, the chances of the black person getting discriminated against is high. So while you're worrying about getting beaten up by black people are worrying about getting discriminated against and possibly harmed I really need y'all to be so real right now. Black people are just minding their business, yet we find ourselves in the center of almost everything. It's tiring.
They're literally talking about us like we are, Goku, and they're like, Yamcha or something. Like, bro, this is crazy because I can't speak for every single black person, but most black people, if they're in Japan, they're not trying to harm y'all. We are not trying to harm y'all Japanese people. Black people are just there because they either fuck with anime, they fuck with the food, or they just want to travel to Japan because it's a cool place. But it's so funny to me. It's always so funny to me how they be so scared of us. But then the ones that bombed them in World War II, the white folks, they're never scared of them. That's always been very interesting to me. I don't know, like the white brainwashing across the globe, they're the greatest manipulators of all time.
We have not tapped into our abilities fully. Now you might be asking, why can I not turn Super Saiyan? I don't know. Your black ass need to get in the gym. Apparently is what Japan is saying. I've even seen people say this how they see black people. They think we viltrumites. Women don't think that they are selling you low also. They truly believe that y'all also can anybody. Or a group of people that don't treat women well, they somehow have a lot of respect for black women. So guys, we obviously have to assume this is true because they did research. And I have to say, I'm very disappointed in myself. I cannot kill somebody with one punch. I fought somebody before, I punched them once, they've lived. Like, damn, what am I doing? What am I wasting my time for making these videos and shit? I got a transformation on the way. Did y'all notice? I could be on my Raikage shit right now, but instead, I'm normal as fuck. So again, I'm calling all black people to let you know we have transformations on the way. We just need to work harder. All right? And whatever y'all got going on, get in the gym. We have shit to do.
Cause you would have thought we was all from Viltrum the way these talking about us, bro. Straight from Krypton, just coming out the womb, blasting powers and shit, bro. What type of black people are in Japan, bro? Is everybody just a super? But all jokes aside, can you honestly sit here and say that you're surprised, bro? It's people in America to this day that have the same mindset, that are scared of black people. So who is really surprised that Japanese people are also scared of black people as well, bro? Like, as a black person, bro, we can already tell off rip. We just getting weird looks for no reason, like people giving you that uncomfortable look, how non-black people look at you. We already know what you're thinking, bro. So for us to go to another country where we're not even fully accepted here, who was surprised that Japanese are scared, bro? Yes, like these scared, they don't fuck with us for real, bro.
They think we're genuine monsters from Baki or something. Who did they see? What type of build did they see? Did they see an LTG build, a Baki build? What build would you see that you're that scared of? I've never seen anything that horrifying. There's so many other like races that y'all could go on to. Like, why? That's probably why every anime thing where I see black people in it, they're just a buff and brawling. I've never seen a Mexican in an anime show where they're stubby. I've never seen that. What's happening with just mainly black people? Bro, what did we do? What did we do? What did we do?
Do you think we're thrag?
Like, this really just shows you how anti-blackness is around the world, y'all. Mind you, this is black people minding their black business, and they're in Japan. And all of a sudden, you are fearing for your life based off of, oh my gosh, the population of black people here is growing. I feel like they could just blow me away in one punch. Why do you feel like we're going to punch you? Why is your immediate association with black people violence? Especially in a world where white people have committed acts of violence against people of color more than any other group of people. But when you have black people sitting on the train, you think this person's going to punch me.
He said that he's never seen someone with such bone structure, and that the first thought that comes to his mind is, wow, I would be done inside of a few seconds. Take that however you want. So Asian people think black people are viltrumites. They think we are Saiyans. Do you know how weird you have to be for every time that you have an interaction with a person of a certain skin pigmentation? Your first thought is, wow, this person could literally end my existence in mere seconds. He later on uses that to excuse basically not wanting more black people in Japan because, woo, we might, I don't know, fly. I need someone else to confirm this because this actually explains so much. If you're not going to explain it, at least deny it. Because apparently in the presence of a bunch of Asian dudes, I look like Toji, I look like Thrag. Someone explain this to me immediately. Grown man, by the way. Don't believe me? Watch this. Y'all about to make me grow out my mustache and take everything else off. How Japanese people see black people? Bro, what the f is happening on Twitter? Apparently this Japanese guy who lives in Japan says that he's noticing more black people in his neighborhood and that their bone structure and muscle development are on a completely different level from Japanese people. I'm so skinny, so if I get pinned down, it's over in seconds. And I never imagined that violence from foreigners would be on the list of my predicted causes of death. I never would have imagined this a few years ago. Things are constantly changing. There's a whole bunch to unpack here. This bro just pulled a Gojo, like inferring all black people are like superhumans or whatever. But if I'm being honest, shit like this is part of the reason that I am so gentle-natured if you meet me. Being 6 foot and in shape in black, I learned at a young age that, just my presence can make some people uncomfortable. Apparently give them newfound fears of being beaten to death by black men. So, yeah, it's just funny. Seeing these posts right now, it's actually frightening. Like somebody posted emu talking about how the average black man feels pulling up in Tokyo.
Or he's treating us like we're viltrumites. Like we're Sans from Dragon Ball. This shit is crazy. There were a lot of likes and retweets behind this comment, so I'm assuming a lot of people share the same exact feeling. I have nothing to combat this with. Your feelings are valid. I don't know what people went through when they were growing up or what they had to experience. As far as our skeletal structure, I mean, we do get pretty brolic. I don't like to bring in race science, so I do know that we typically have bigger muscles. Kind of fall under that stereotype as well. But to talk about us, describe us, if you will, as complete supervillains, I feel is utterly absurd. I wonder if that's the case for most foreigners about how they see black people. That really does suck. I love the Japanese culture. I went as far as learning it, man. Not fluent yet, but I do speak a little bit, just a tad bit right now. I'm still learning. There's not much I can offer to make you feel better. I can say that we're not all supervillains, but I mean, you have an inherent fear of black people. Despite popular belief, we are not a monolith. We do not all act the same. I doubt anybody could be scared of me. I'm just such a bundle of joy. I would never dream of laying my hands on anybody. I hope anybody in whatever other foreigner, even people who live within the West, that resonate with this, I hope they have better experiences in the future so they can hopefully change their mind. If not, hey.
What have we done to make y'all so scared of us like that? One of the threads, they even said, they stay next to some black people and they don't cause no commotion, but they just still afraid of them, and that's just insane. My opinion as a black man, bro, we are some of the most friendliest, smiliest people on earth until you push us. People gonna be like, oh, the crime rate, bro. Ain't no crime rate down there. It's not even enough black people down there for that to even be consistent. That's just plain racism. Most of the crime that goes on down there, or the people that cause commotion, are Chinese people, Europeans, and Nigerians. That same instance, here come white people. Anytime somebody got something cool to say about us, here they come trying to demean us. And it's like, y'all be the same ones saying y'all are always playing victim, but got the most to say about us and then get mad when we retaliate. Thing is, bro, just leave us alone. Just stay out of our business. Let us have our moment, and you won't have to worry about that. Conversation is between black people and Japanese people. Ain't nobody asks for y'all whack ass 2 cents. And I don't go for just white people. That goes for any other race that got some jealous bullshit to say. Overall, I think it's pretty cool. I'd rather them say we look tough and scary rather than soft and weak. So it's a win-win for me.
If you just pay attention and you just look at them, it's pretty easy to see that they're very uncomfortable around you. A lot of them look like they're literally about to cry just when you talk to them, when you approach them. Literally look like they're about to just have an anxiety attack and start crying on a simple interaction. Like you asking where something is in the grocery store. It's deeper than just language. As a black person, your spirit makes them scared. Like you'll just walk up to someone, they'll literally be retreating. Like you'll be walking up talking to them respectfully, and they'll literally be retreating like you're about to body slam them or just like choke slam them or something, especially like in the stores, especially when you ask them for some directions or just trying to like start a little conversation. They'll literally be retreating and stuff. It's just like a subconscious thing. They'll be retreating. They'll be quick as fuck. It's like they're in fight or flight mode. It's like they're literally about to just run for the hills. It's not really hard to tell that they're terrified of you. They'll be smiling. They'll do a little laugh like, but you can like literally look in their eye. You can just feel their whole energy is like afraid of you, you know? The biggest thing is when they look up and just see you're black. That'd be the most awkward part.
Japan traumatized me so much that I just stopped traveling as a black person, because what they say about the entire world hating black people is 1,000% true. Even if people want to be like, oh, well, that's not everywhere. That is honestly everywhere. And I know people are going to be like, oh, well, you're black, you should already anticipate this. But I hate that this is just something that we're being forced to just accept instead of people changing their beliefs in the way that they treat other human beings. I made my original video about being like, oh, don't get your hopes up about Japan, because I had an experience where I was in an elevator and a group of Japanese people were about to enter it. They look up at me and then they just completely don't enter the elevator. And I look at the person that I'm with and I'm like, wow, like this is really real life. Multiple times in stores where I'm just being followed or ignored, or people don't want to help me. And it's just like, why would I waste my money traveling out of the country to places that I actually really want to go, but to be treated like absolute shit? Like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I'm sick of it. And people are like, just go with a Japanese person or go with a white person. I don't want to have to do that in order to not be discriminated against or have a good time. And the European foreigners who were going to Japan were treating the staff like absolute fucking shit. And these are still the people that you can admire. Like, I'm just so confused by it. There was an instance where this girl, she had to wait. Like, if you're going to a very popular Japanese restaurant, but you're going to have to put your name in the queue when that's the restaurant first opens, if you actually want to realistically get there like a table that day. But this couple was really upset that they weren't able to get a seat because they didn't go through the queue like everyone else did. And they were cussing out the staff, being like, oh, this is just so whatever. And I'm like, damn, like no one even batted an eye. But I go into the restaurant literally where this bitch just caused the scene, and I just sit down and people are just staring at me like they don't even want to eat in the same restaurant as me. Like, I'm being extremely respectful. I'm being super nice to the staff. Like, I'm speaking the best Japanese that I could, and I was still getting treated like I was like just a non-human. Like, no. And don't get me wrong, Japan is so beautiful. Like, if you're thinking about going, just go, because it is one of the most beautiful countries with some of the best food. And there are some really amazing people there. But it just sucks that, you know, we have to go through this. Like, I hate it, because I actually really do want to go back. But I'm just like, I don't want to just feel weird for going back if I'm just going to be treated like shit. Like, I want to be treated like a human being moving forward. Like, if I travel, I want to be treated like an actual person.
You have seen this trend of Japanese people talking about how they are afraid of black people, not because something that happened to them, but just from how they think black people look. And it is going viral on all social media. Now, from these clips that we have watched, here is what stands out to me. I am speaking as an African, living here on the continent, and I've had moments where I met people from different parts of the world, and after meeting them, I could feel something at the beginning. It is not loud, nobody says anything, it is just small signals, a bit of distance. Then you speak, you greet them, you have a normal conversation with them, and within a minute, everything shifts. Now it is just two people talking like it was never there. That tells you something. Whatever that was there at the beginning did not come from me. It came from something they already had in their minds before meeting me. And I have also seen this from another side too. I remember one time I was in a village where I used to live, and I went there with a white person. I remember in that village we met some young African kids, and these kids, after seeing this white person, they started crying. All of them. They started crying the moment they saw that white person. And mind you, these kids have never seen a white person before. It was their first time to see a white person. To them, there was something completely new. Something they couldn't understand. It wasn't that that white person did anything wrong to them. It wasn't that there was any danger. It was just unfamiliar. Their minds couldn't process it yet. Their reaction was fear. Now, think about that for a second. That kind of reaction of those African kids did not come from hate. It did not come from experience. It came from not being used to something. Now, bring that back to what is happening in Japan. A lot of Japanese people there in Japan have never interacted with a black person in real life. So what they are reacting to, what they are making tweets about, is not from real experience. It is an idea, something they have seen, something they have heard, something that has been repeated enough times that it started feeling real to them. Then it shows up like this online, openly, and now it has become a global conversation. But I want to bring this closer to you, especially you black folks. Japanese watching this, have you ever experienced something like this? Maybe not in Japan, but where you live. Maybe with Asian Americans in your neighborhood, or at a grocery store, or just everyday situation. Have you ever entered a place and felt like someone there was feeling a little uncomfortable before even speaking to you? Or maybe you noticed someone watching you in a certain way, acting cautious, even though you have done nothing. Not saying it happens everywhere, not saying it happens all the time, but you have experienced it. You know what that feeling is. Now, another thing, a lot of these ideas don't stay in one place. They travel through movies, through social media, through news. Someone who has never met a black person and yet still they feel like they know something about them. And once that image is in their mind, it will shape how they react in the real life. How they react after meeting them at the grocery store. How they react after seeing black people on the street. Just because of the image that they have already created inside their mind about who black people are. But I've also seen that when you have a conversation with these Asian people, that idea tend to break. They tend to realize that black people are not as bad as they thought. I have seen it too many times. Someone start off unsure, then a simple conversation happens, a smile, a joke, a normal human moment with a black person. After that, everything changes. Now it is no longer an idea, it is a person, and everything becomes normal. That is why exposure matters. Real interactions matters. Just being around each other, talking, understanding, without all the assumptions. And that is why we see that Japanese Americans are not afraid of black people as Japanese people living in Japan. This is because these Japanese Americans are exposed to black people. Now they understand who black people are, not just from the idea, but just from the interactions with black Americans in real life. At the end of the day, nobody wants to feel like they are judged before they even open their mouth. Nobody wants to feel like their presence makes somebody uncomfortable. And that is why I'm telling you, Japanese watching this video, it's better for you to stop profiling black people just because of the idea you had about them. You just read, interact with black people, you will see that black people are not as bad as you think. Now, let me ask you viewers, have you ever experienced that kind of experience in your day-to-day life? Have you ever visited Japan and then you felt like you are being racially profiled just because you are a black person? Share with us your experience down there in the comment section. And to Japanese viewers watching this one, tell us what comes into your mind after meeting a black person. Write it down there in the comment section. And if you've enjoyed watching this one, please click on the like button and subscribe for more interesting episodes. See you next time. Ciao.